Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. As you guys can see, we're in the shop today. We won't be in here for long because we've got a super quick repair, mod, whatever you want to call it. And today we'll actually be outside working on the truck. And so what we'll be doing for the truck is actually replacing the third brake light. You guys remember from a while back, we actually repainted that roof. And when I repainted that roof, I put the old sun-faded third brake light back on and it looked horrible. Now, I actually have recently wet sanded the roof and polished and buffed it. So I actually kind of polished the third brake light at the same time, but I know that that wax will quickly disappear and that whole sun fade will come back. So what I have, I picked up a third brake light off Amazon. I believe this brand is called Anzo. And what we got is a LED third brake light. So as you guys can see, all the bulbs in there are LED. And it is plug and play. So all you have to do is basically take out the two screws. It's a Phillips head screw there and there. Take those out, put the gasket on, plug this in, stick this little adapter down in the crevice of the roof, and we should be good to go. Alright guys, we're going to start with removing the screws. There's one on the right, there's one on the left. We're going to focus on the right. Now that we finished taking the screw out, what we need to do now is disconnect the harness. You guys can see us remove the harness here. The next step will be to actually plug in the harness. So we're gonna plug the LED harness into the factory harness inside the cab. Now you're gonna see us try to attach the light to the cab. So we're gonna put the screw in, tighten it down on the right, and we'll tighten it down on the left, and we should be done with this install. Now we're going to show you the light actually working. Here is the bed light. Now we're going to show you the brake lights. I'm going to press the brakes. Now we're going to kind of turn the bed lights off, the brake lights, kind of switch back and forth. Alright guys, so that's pretty much it for this install. You know, it didn't take that long. All I had to do was take the two screws out, swap the bulb out, that harness, plug that back in, put the two screws back in, and you're done. The only kind of problem I ran into was the gasket that came with it. At first I put the gasket on the light, but that gasket was so thick that the light actually would not seal against the cab. So what I ended up doing was I took the gasket off the light, and there was plenty of sticky adhesiveness to it, so I stuck it under the back of the cab, and then I put the light back in and then tightened everything down. So that sealed up probably 98% of that gasket hole, and we should be good to go. Now, it does stick out a little bit further than what the factory one did. I don't know if the factory one just had no gasket at all, but you know, that gasket is seriously like a 1/4 inch thick, maybe even a little bit thicker. It could probably be 1/8 of an inch and be fine. It would be more like the OEM gasket. Well, not that there's much of an OEM gasket, but you guys get what I mean. You know, the gasket they provided is way too thick. So yeah, that's actually be it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. It's just another one of those quick tech episodes. You know, unplug something, plug something back in. And, you know, like I said, this is probably going to be 5 to 8 minute video. Shouldn't be too long. So if you guys enjoyed this video, you want to see more truck content, hit that subscribe button, turn on your bell notifications. And if you guys want to help support the channel, I'll actually have a link to that LED brake light down below. And also make sure you check out our website, BonecrrusherSS.com. Thanks, guys. Have a great one.